my biggest thing is that since I've joined, I haven't binged, and I generally binge every day. So that's really been a great accomplishment for me.
I've been doing this for now, 10 days or something. Mm-hmm. And she had all this Halloween candy out on the kitchen counter, and I didn't touch a piece. We even went trick-or-treating in Disney World in the Magic Kingdom, and they give you tons of candy. I didn't have one piece.
What's gone good is no cravings, actually. Like, zero cravings, though. Nothing. I'm not even hungry.
It's hard for me to verbalize how awful it was, because now it's just so wonderful, because I'm at peace around food, body, and weight now. And that changed my life.
It was amazing to me that after like the third week, we had a phone call, and I said to you, I don't even think about food anymore. And for my whole life, obviously, it's been like food obsessive. So to get to the point where I'm at now with that is like huge.
I don't want to like beer. Mm-hmm. And so we did that exercise, and I haven't liked beer since. Every time I think about it, I still don't want it. It's just not entering my brain as something that's okay for me.
Kathleen, anything you want to say? Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You want to tell everyone what it's like a year out from and about a year, amazing. A little under a year?
It's amazing. For the first time I've dieted my whole life and have never lost more than 20 pounds. As of now, I'm down 45. Yay. And I've done everything. I've done the diet pills, the shots. I've done it all. Never lost anything more than 20 pounds. My doctor told me because my thyroid was so bad, I could eat paper and I would never lose weight. So for the first time, I'm actually losing. And it's not even just the weight, though, like everything else, I feel more confident as a person. I have learned how to resolve issues versus getting so angry. That back and forth play, great tool if you're mad about anybody.
Nice, the back and forth tool.
Really great, yeah. Mm-hmm. But just listen to everything over and over and over, because you're missing stuff all the time. I still listen to stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I totally missed that. I listen to my Fastracks over and over all the time. And I think just doing that constantly, I keep replaying it, and it works. You just have to do it and it works. And it's the first time in my whole life I know I will never gain any of this weight back. And I know it's just going to keep getting better and better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not even just on the weight, the whole thing with my whole life. My biggest thing was I wanted to be able to be there for my grandson. My daughter just had our very first grandbaby 5 months ago. And I just want to be able to play with them. I want to be comfortable to play with them. And I know I'll get there. I will definitely get there. It was the best thing I ever did, this program. Best thing I ever did. So keep doing the work. It works.
Woo! Oh, so happy for you. Yeah. And a testament to yourself, though. How did you know that you still needed to keep going? Because that's a space where people will be like, oh, okay, let me listen to the modules by myself. But you knew, let me continue to go into accelerator program.
Yeah, I still needed some more, and the coaching and everything. And it was a great thing. It's just the whole program. Best thing I've ever done for myself. Do not regret it whatsoever. And I know in the beginning I was kind of skeptical myself. I've never been successful at anything ever, but this one I have. And I know for the first time in my life, I will never gain it back.
No.
I know now I had no idea why I was eating in the first place. I figured it out. And it's just learning why I did it and changing it. And yeah, best thing, just do it. I promise you, it's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself.
Yeah, they're already doing it. That's incredible. Yeah. Keeping it going for sure. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Yep. It's just listening to that inner self and keep giving yourself what you need and keep learning. And
yeah, I do the new life to make my future what I want it to be. And I know it's going to get there. I do my masteries every day. I listen to the fast tracks. And even if I'm not paying attention, I have them playing in the background.
Yeah.
Because I know even before this program, your subconscious pays attention to everything, whether you are or not. It is.
Yep.
So
that's the thing. Yep. So that's exactly what it is, right? It's the listening to the unconscious stuff, taking the actions, right? And focusing on what she wanted. So it's just, that's, it works every time we work it. So that's awesome. I didn't invite Kathleen to this call to talk about that, but thank you for sharing it.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it because it is, when you're on the path, sometimes it can look like, what the heck, where am I headed? But,
And you know what? One more thing, no matter how bad your past was, because I have a very traumatic past myself, face it, get angry about it, cry about it, and get it out.
Nice.
It's so important. So important. So I don't like to cry. Certainly don't like to cry in front of other people. So I do my inner child on my way home in my car where nobody can hear or see me. And I let it out there.
Hi, my name is Layla Haisha, and I'm a pediatric dentist. And I have been working with Leslie for 3 months now. And the reason I was drawn to reach out to her to work with her is because I was at a point in my life that had been continuing on for years where I was just lacking clarity of really what I was supposed to do. I have fulfillment in my profession. I love what I do, but I just felt like there was something more, and I just couldn't quite figure out what it was. But what I have realized now after working with Leslie and learning the tools that she has available to us through the NPL timeline therapy, hypnosis, and just having a breakthrough session with her, I was able to dig down to find that there was this underlying self-doubt that I had. But once we have uncovered that, I tell you, I'm a whole new woman now. I texted her earlier today that I just came in after our session this morning, and my day, met with opposition, and in a time that I usually shy away from confrontation, from, I would say, some mansplaining about what I should do, instead of having the respect and trust of the education that I have, and to know what's best, that I didn't back down. And that is because I now have a new confidence in believing who I am, and trusting my instincts. And then everything seems to be clearing up, and now I have better clarity of what I want to do next. And so I'm just showing up as, I think, just a whole, all-around better person, better mother, more patient mother, more loving wife, and a stronger leader for my team. And really for them, my team members this morning, to see how I interacted with that parent, because I'm a pediatric dentist, right? It just gave them permission to stand in their power too. And that is what made me really happy, is that I inspired them to be strong and confident. So thank you, Leslie. She's a wonderful human being. So glad that our paths have crossed.
Hey everybody, my name is Elijah Desmond, and I am a super fan of Leslie. I gotta be honest, I was never into the thought of hypnosis or thinking it was even possible, and I literally have had my life changed, period. It has been such an amazing journey with Leslie. I have trouble falling asleep. And I've always had trouble falling asleep, and literally within 5 minutes of listening to my recorded hypnosis after the breakthrough session, it has been life-changing, nothing short of life-changing. I've been able to sleep good. I've been able to ultimately relax, and that's been an issue in the past. I have a completely different relationship with food now. I've never was into fruits or vegetables, and now I'm eating them all of the time, which is really crazy. I couldn't recommend our breakthrough session and working with Leslie any higher than I do. I am a serial entrepreneur. I own 5 different businesses. I'm very busy. I have a lot of responsibilities, and I'm on the road often. So I've tried every kind of diet and fad that exists, and I've never been able to have a relationship with food like I do now. So I'm very happy, and I would highly recommend her, give her my highest recommendations. And I'm happy to answer anybody's questions who reaches out.
Hi, I just wanted to leave a testimonial for Leslie Thornton. Her program sounds amazing. I'm so excited. I was lucky enough to get a complimentary session with her that she offers to people when they register. And I was really blown away. It happened about several days ago, and I'm still sort of processing from it. She has the ability to just really pick up on things that, I mean, you might be shocked, like what she picks up on when you share your story with her. I'm somebody who's been in therapy for years, and I haven't even thought about these things. So it just was really beneficial, very insightful. She really hears you. You feel very heard. And it's a great jumping off point for starting this journey. I'm really looking forward to learning more, and I just want to encourage anybody who's trying to lose weight and they feel really stuck, even if it's not just about the weight, could be about a lot of areas in your life, because things tend to bleed into the next. And we get so inundated by all of the different messages that we receive from this guru and that guru, and Leslie's really nailed that down. Understanding that point that, this one says keto, this one says this one says that, and how we just feel defeated before we even start because we don't know what to stick to. So just wanted to share my my experience, and I encourage any of you experiencing anything like that to give her a call. Okay, thanks.
If you are serious about taking action on your struggle with food, body, and weight, then this is for you. Go ahead and text the word hypnosis to 855-BE-ALIVE. That's 855-232-5483. Immediately after texting that number, you will get access to our free training that will tell you why you can't figure the food, body, and weight thing out, why you can't keep weight off even after you've been successful in the past, and how to actually overcome it, including a mini hypnosis session at the end. Don't miss out. Text the word hypnosis to 855-BE-ALIVE. That's 855-232-5483.